Don't everybody
Welcome,
talk to
welcome,
one.
boys and girls. Repo here. We got Wrecking from AA. We have
Hello.
hello, Rec. We got Wesley from AA.
Hello, hello.
We have Rhonda from IB.
Hey.
Technical difficulties with her photo. We have Deputy Dog from AA.
What's up?
This is there with his nice little grin. We got Naiden from IB.
Evening.
We got Bronco AA.
Hey guys.
All right, hey, what's going on, guys? Everything good?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
So-
good.
There's a couple of things we should discuss. For starters, we should probably go over since the event passed. Not much to talk about the past event, obviously, except for the Ronin. A lot of people were saying that it's almost impossible to kill it. Well, we found a way to kill it. And the proper way to kill it is with a scorcher. For the most part, one scorcher up to level 5, all that's needed. You right there, Chris?
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Richie's picture. His boy's behind him.
Well, she said.
Somebody's got a TV on.
Yeah, somebody's got a TV on. If you can kill that.
And she said she bought it for $900 from Best Buy.
I think that's Mike's wife.
Somebody got 900 from Best Buy. We're talking about that. Let's get that quiet, please.
So the Ronin, it's a quick kill with the Scorcher. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull my level 5 Ronin out of my base right now. Repo's gonna hit it. I'll screen share in a second.
I've just drank a ton of cough syrup.
Another TV's on.
Oh, I think that's shit. That must be.
Yeah, I muted Chera right now until
All right.
until she gets her TV muted.
All right, I'll do a screen share real fast. You guys can see. You guys can see the screen?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So, Repo, go attack my tune.
All right, I'm coming in right now.
I'm going to join. Give me a second. All right, so we got a level 5 Ronin right here.
Wow.
And all he from what we hear, a max level Ronin can be taken out with 3 Scorchers. With this level 5, all that's really needed is 1. And that's, of course, a Scorcher with the powder rounds. All right, Repo, do your thing.
Anybody try it without powder rounds, or it's got to be the powder rounds?
I don't know. I had powder rods on. I'm not going to take them off.
No, that's fine. I was just wondering.
That's your Guardian.
What's going on here? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, we'll try to just send one in now. Let's go. Let's go heads up. Let's go heads up.
Go. All right, so 1 Scorcher down to 1 bar. The second one's going to kill it. First shot.
Yep.
It's gone.
Nice.
That's
Now,
impressive.
all right. I got a question on that. What is the repair time on that? On the Ronin? Is it long?
I'll tell you right now.
I got the that new armor today. I really don't care for it too much. I mean, you got 1 armor in the Shadow Ops. The right cow, whatever the fuck you say it, armor. You get 1 armor in Shadow Ops.
John, you want to chime in on that?
Yeah, the Raikou armor. You get limited tech of one armor. But
One.
it's supposed to be unlimited. They said they're fixing it.
Oh, it is supposed to be unlimited.
Yeah, it is supposed to be unlimited. I was reading up on it earlier about it.
Oh, that would be nice because I got one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with one of them.
Yeah, same here.
Send a platinum, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
first off, I want to say the obvious. We heard a lot of complaints in the forums about the event. I personally thought the event was fantastic.
As well.
And it was a great job by Kickside. I think they did wonderfully with it. They brought a lot of units back. Of course, they're going to be a little more expensive. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people complained about the prices and whatnot. My two co-leaders, Reckon and Deputy Dog, can vouch for this. We have a level 28 in our clan, who's the lowest level in AA, and he managed to unlock the Ronin. Okay, he from day one of the event straight to the end, he was hitting tier A's, doing his best with tier B's. Obviously losing a lot with tier B, but he was hitting tier A's nonstop.
Tier C.
I think, tier C. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
tier
he
C.
maxed out on that 300.
We opened him.
Go watch.
We helped him out with one tier A base. He wanted help, and that's you, Shivas. He did not want help. We offered to help him out. He wouldn't take it. He wanted to do it on his own, and he did fantastic. He did fantastic for a level 28. So the fact that this level 35s and 36 is complaining, I don't see any cause to it. It's I think Kickside did a great job. It was a great event overall. It was a lot of fun. Of course, it's difficult. It was a little challenging, but that's the way it's supposed to be. If it's easy, who's going to play it? But yeah, no, great job.
Well, I got to tell you, what I see with the event for myself and what I take away from it, it actually made me go and upgrade some things. Every event I see what I need to do. Like this one here with the Peacekeepers were great. Everybody was using Peacekeepers like on level 80. So I was forced to sit there and go and upgrade, all my Peacekeepers and upgrade some other things, to better your event. So, I think that's something that the event is great at. It gets you to, it shows you where you need to improve.
Absolutely.
Base-wise, attacking-wise. I mean, even, I can't remember who it was, but the best thing was the defense wave. I can't remember who it was, but they picked out that if you stacked your mines where the Ronin came in, you only needed 3 mines to take out that Ronin coming right in.
Yeah, you put the 3 mines out. If they're not in the right spot, you surrender and you move the mines. You do it again.
Yeah.
The complaints, they really, really, really got me pissed off because 820,000 for the Banshees, for the Wingmen. All right. Oh, there were only you only had to get to wave 81 before.
Yeah, that's
81 waves versus 64.
Yep.
Agreed.
Well, they did say. Well, they did say in the reason they came up with those numbers is they based that on how much XP you would get in the old events, getting to wave 80.
Fuck that XP, Bronco. No matter what, it's easier. You have You had 4 defensive waves and 520 bases to attack, and you got 800, whatever it is.
And
I'm so fed up talking about it.
I want to be the first to say this. Richie's outfit. I got a little music. I got a little bit of music to match the mood here.
And
He disappears when you do this.
well, I think one thing, whoever muted Cheryl, we need to get her unmuted.
Yeah, that's got to be done from Richie's side.
Okay.
So, yeah. Aside from that, anything else to talk? Oh, we'll wait till Richie gets his headset back on there. Anything else to talk about the previous event?
Richie, you want to unmute Cheryl?
Sorry?
You want to unmute Cheryl?
I thought it was the best.
She has to do it.
I thought it was the best event that we've had. As long as for playing wise, going smoothly, I thought it was the best event by far. And I thought it was fair. I didn't think nothing was, if you worked at it, you could have got it. That's basically it.
Yep, agreed. Now, as far as some of the new upgrades, you got some upgrades to the Viper. Richie, I know you have one of those unlocked. You want to chime in about that a little bit?
Yeah. I'm looking at him right now. Oh God, this dog's attacking me over here. Yeah, in the Shadow Up, I got that armor, that armor that they gave me one of. That supposedly they're supposed to be fixing. I don't know if I'll be using it, because now what you have to do is, if you want to use that, you're going to take less 30% damage for the turrets, and then less 2% damage taken from all with the same tech in the platoon. So it'll stack on top of each other. But in order to use that, you take. It's great. It's better than the other two. You got minus 12% damage from all the epic tech, and then you have the beveled armor, less 30% from aircraft. So for the Scorcher, it's a win. For the Scorcher, it's a win.
Yep, agreed.
We didn't touch on is let's talk about the new the Banshee Wingman, and the Wingman X and the old Wingman, and the benefits. Is I have the Wingman X, but I kind of don't like when they don't go out in front of the Wingman and protect it.
That's just a glitch, and they said they're working on it to fix it.
Well, the Wingman X, I like the way that they fire. While you're moving, they shoot and move at the same time.
Yeah, but didn't the original Wingman do that anyway? Mine do.
Mine do too. I just got mine this event, and mine shoot, turn and move.
Yeah, but mine shoot and move too. But I only equip six Banshees with them, and I like them. I'm hitting the base. They absorb a little bit of power. They cause a little bit of extraction, especially when you're going to pair it up with that new Titan workshop, where you get the extra drones. It's going to be big in a base now. I mean, the base is a little bit stronger with the defense, with the extra bunker now. So I think it'll be helpful while attacking a base.
Dippity dog.
The extra bunker, it's not going to be that much powerful, is it?
Yeah, I got three extra drones now on my Titan. I think Kickstarter's trying to. They made so much for base defense. I think they're trying to make stuff for attacking more.
They counteract everything.
And to answer a question in the chat, yes, Repo is a little bit overdressed. No, not at all.
Repo's got his 8th grade prom after the show.
Well, everybody knows, he's underdressed from the waist down, so it balances itself out.
Listen, just because I'm not in Oshkoshes and fucking overalls like the rest of you doesn't make me a bad person, all right?
So Repo, can you show everybody your little espresso cup?
Yeah, just remind me not to stand up then.
So
I'm on a scotch now, thanks.
So wait, hold on. Where did we leave off here? Hold on.
Only the best.
We were talking about the Banshees. The one thing I do feel bad on the Banshee situation is I think a lot of lowers were going for the X, and then I know there's a couple in our group, and the big problem with that is now they can't really get a max because they don't have the resources. They can't hold the capacity to upgrade those.
That was common sense. I told everybody, go for the regular ones. The X's will be out.
Yeah, I said that the same.
You know, don't be greedy.
Well,
Yeah, I got the X's.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's chat wreck.
I'm a higher level, and I ended up going for just the regular X-Men or the regular Banshees, just so I could, just so I had more stuff to buy. So.
Ah.
Yeah. So the one question in the chat I don't quite understand. So Gaz, if you can elaborate a little bit more. Are the Wingman X meant to
be Reapers? Yes. Are they meant to be Reaper drones?
Oh.
In the picture, in the workshop, they do show them as a Reaper drone.
Tony, why don't you end the season?
Yeah, Gaz, those they do whatever they want. From what I understood, it was just a glitch. From a forum post I saw.
Kixeye said that they weren't acting like a shield. They were going off and doing their own thing. So they rectified it. I don't know whether it's true or not because I don't have them.
But in the photo, they did show that as a Reaper drone.
Yeah, I did.
In the video or whatever. But I mean, whatever it is, they fix it. I still think it works the same. It just might be a visual glitch.
Yep. Now, one thing to kind of combine our part 2 with our part 1 of the show. What do you guys think now? Now that you have this Ronin in there, and knowing that the Scorcher wipes it out.
I think it's purely base defense. You'd be foolish to use it as an attack.
Yes.
Yeah, pure base defense.
So the question is it wise to, everyone has their own set of attack tunes. Like I have a certain set of Vanks and Hovers in my attack tunes. Everyone has, some people use all Scorpions, a couple of plats of each, what have you. The question is it wise now to sacrifice one of those units or 2 of those units for a Scorcher? Or 2?
Well, so I do have to say, where I have mine in my base, it's going to take you a while to get to my Ronin.
Yeah, so
right, but again, once you do get to that Ronin, what do you do?
You're 7 minutes up. You're 7 minutes up. There's no way.
I'll put it to you this way: where I have my Scorcher or my Ronin, if you can get to that, I'm flat. The thing that I like about the Ronin is when you click on that, John pointed it out when we were talking, or Reckon was pointed out when we were talking about it before. The radius on that thing, it covers my whole entire base. If you look at it, if you put it in the middle of your base and you look at it, it hits air and it hits ground, and it by the time you get to my walls, most of your stuff is probably going to be pretty much gone.
Just to touch base on 2 other things in chat. Shara, there's been a request to move your camera because they want to see the lovely Shara. Right now they can only see above your nose.
Really? I see her full face.
Yeah, I can see my full face too.
Yeah, but I see what they're saying. It is pointed a little bit low. When you actually speak, the names on the bottom.
Let's not abuse the women here, all right?
No, they just want to see my boobs, and they are not.
I was going to say, I think I can see it fine. I think they're trying to see a little lower than that. If you like, I could do that. I could do that for them if they,
Yeah, we could do that. See, they're not visible.
I think Mike would do that as well if you ask him.
So, another question in the chat. So the Ronin is the new super weapon. Anytime, Benny. So the Ronin is the new super weapon. I don't think so. I think we all agreed last time that the Ronin is just going to be base defense. You have to be a little bit nuts to send it in an attack. It's going to be dead within a couple of seconds. What do you guys think?
Did you guys watch that 60 that Dragoon posted in the 237 page?
No.
No, I missed it.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
I'm not on that page. But no,
I watched it for 5 minutes and then I got bored because it took too long.
They posted a picture of how to take a 60 with a guy with a max customized Ronin and
Yeah.
Scorchers and Guardians. I mean, who gives a shit? If you don't, nobody has it maxed out. I'm not coining it. Some people do, some people don't. Post a video that's useful.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to
it
see your
wasn't
shit.
useful.
Your guy's showing off that, I coined my stuff. It's maxed out. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. All right?
You could probably take about 530s in the time that it took him to take a 60.
True.
I saw one video, it took about 40 minutes for them to do.
Yeah.
You can also use this spec op and, and get it done a little bit faster.
So
Yeah.
here's a question. Have we touched base on the 30s and 60s yet?
Let's
I
do
know
it.
normally we don't talk about rogues and
Yeah,
how
we
to
just
hit a
did
45
that.
hellhounds and no, but I'm saying specifically. Did you guys go over it? Because I was reading the chat and my speakers weren't working for a couple
I was
seconds.
doing 30s with the Banshees to take out the beer moths, and then I was running through with the Scorp spec ups, and just taking the rest of it out with the Scorp spec ups. Just doing it in one
Nice.
attack.
Did you try
did.
the arachnid? You were talking about
No,
trying
no.
arachnid. No?
I've still got it, but I haven't tried it out yet.
The way if Richie wants to talk about the 60s, you can. I'll leave that up to him. But if I basically was doing the 30s, can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I was doing the 30s. I took out the front behemoths with the Hellstorms, and I took out the two machine gun rifles, and then I used one Vanquisher, took out all the front turrets, and I took out the other Blitz, and then I used the Scorp Bobs and took everything else out. So I lost, I gave up 4,500 medals, but I ended up getting 15,000. So, I mean, the payoff here is good.
Good return.
Yeah, but in these new ops, these new 60s and 30s, you only have to take the OCC and end attack, and you're done.
Yeah, Scorpion King is a great op. Also, this Ani, the Ani 2 spec op. For some reason, these 60s, all you have to do is kill the command center and not the rest of the base, which I found very awkward, and I hope that Kixeye made that by a mistake, and they actually fixed that.
Probably was.
And they actually fixed that, because I don't think that it's great that you just have to kill the command center and you win the base. But what I've seen people doing was with the Ani spec op, would go in there, use the Ani over the CC, wait 6 minutes, do it again, 3-4 times, they hit the 60, no losses of their own, other than a buggy or whatever they use to deploy as their ground unit, because the Scorpion sneaks up on you.
So here's a question in the chat, and I want to throw it out there to see if anybody has tried it. Tralala said, "Why not use the blood op? 2 fly over and the 60's dead."
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. The Raining Blood with the Anis.
Yeah, but it takes what 3 or 4. So what's that? 6, 18. 18 minutes, because you have to do what 3 or 4 attacks on the 60s.
12 to 18 minutes.
Now, anybody ever try throwing a shock missile or something like that in there? To deter, to get that to hit that, and then throw them in like you used to do with the Raptors.
Too much anti-air in there to be wasting missiles. I wouldn't be wasting missiles in there.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
If you had a low-level missile that didn't require thorium to be built, or the new, Atlas or whatever it is, then yeah,
The
go for it.
Intractable.
But I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah,
The untargetable would not even damage the bunker. It's maxed out bunkers, everything. The untargetables are garbage. I won't build them. I won't use them.
What do you think about the 60 being an actual base?
I think it's great. I think it's great that they involve the players.
Yeah, that's awesome.
A lot of people were saying, "Oh my God, it's Ocean's Base! What a scam! What a scam!" Hey, Kixeye advertised it was gonna be a high infamy players base. It happened to be his. He's probably one of the most popular guys in the games. They used his base. So what? Leave the fucking guy alone. The guy plays the game. He smashes bases. Everybody hates him. You love him. Leave the fucking guy alone. They used his base. What to do? Maybe one day they'll use your base.
Yeah, I thought it was a great idea.
I think it's great.
And
it's a great idea.
It sets up a little competition.
Gives people a lot of practice as well.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, practice hitting high-level bases.
You know,
Yeah.
I was gonna
People who
bring
want
that-
to try.
Yeah, but I was going to say that too. Is you know, I think they should probably do that with like the 30s or something like that for the lowers. It gives them practice on hitting bases, something like that. I mean, even like the rogues, it just if they start setting them up like that, I think it's it'd be great for new people. Myself,
I think it'll be great for everybody. I think it'll help them improve their.
What this tells me is they want to concentrate more on players attacking players. People are fucking scared. I don't know what they're scared of. They act like they got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy some tools to go fix their tanks or their base or whatever it is. You get fucking repaired and you call it a day.
Yep.
It's going to entice now because this is a player's base. It's going to show, listen, this is a player. This is a high level 42 base, 43 base. Go and attack it. Don't be scared.
well, I must admit,
Yeah, I
lost
think
my
most people are
entire-
pretty scared though.
I must admit I lost my entire storage bin attacking that damn base. I went to go steal a tiny oil from a thief in the sector, and I couldn't. I didn't have the tunes. But yeah, no, it was really, really impressive. It was a great idea.
Yeah, I liked it.
well, I have to say,
I think they should take a low-level guy's base and do the 30s.
that's what I was trying. That's where I was getting at. I mean, I really
Take
do.
it to Dyden's base.
Better watch out. He's going to take one of those guns off the shelf.
1,000 yards, high wind, baby.
No, but I do, with all the changes, a lot of people do complain about, like Richie was pointing at, with all the changes Kixeye is making, I actually, I'm enjoying it because it changed. I remember when when a bunch of us got together, before they started doing the walls and, upgrading all that, like Deputy Dog and Wes, they had nothing to upgrade, and I know they're throwing a lot of upgrades, but it gives a lot of the higher levels that had nothing to do to keep going.
It bored the shit out of me. I would come in, if there was not war going on, I would say, all right, let me just start a 7-day, 15-day upgrade on the level 16 unit and lag off for a couple days. Because there was nothing for me to do. There was no war going on. Everybody was scared to war. Nobody wanted a war. Everybody was crying and, let's send 1,000 tickets on this one player because he fucked us up. So let's just all get together and cause a whole community of fucking poor people to fucking submit tickets on one player just because he kicked the shit out of you. And to me, that's really poor sportsmanship.
Did that happen to you, Reaper?
I'm sure it did, yeah.
One of the questions in the chat again: are laser tanks any good against these 60s from Grant? I would have to say nowhere near.
Yeah, but what about that new? Anybody use that new? What's that new core battery thing or whatever? It's supposed to make longer range and.
That's not new, Bronco. That fucking thing's 100 years old.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's a year old.
That's old. Listen, I love laser tanks. I love the game when you had laser tanks and Hellfires and you could go in and maneuver them and shit. That I'm going to go through on something personal. I'm going to make a video, about the old game and how it was. But let's keep that off the show because I'm going to get a little angry.
Did you know, I told Repo this the other day, that one of our very low levels, I'm not going to say his name, but he has figured out the 50s using e-lasers.
Wow.
Very, very old school.
Yeah, listen, I think the laser tanks are a great tool. They're very weak. You can't make mistakes with them. But I think they're a great unit.
Yeah, he microed them.
Yeah, I think they're a great unit if used correctly. especially for someone who doesn't want a lot of repair time.
And he figured out how to use them, and I think he's a level 34. I think he's 36 actually.
Yeah, he's 36 now.
But he doesn't have the BFG. He doesn't have the high-tech units that everybody else does. And he figured out how to do the 50s with laser tanks.
If you're someone that wants to hunt rogues and do yellow attacks and yellow bases, then yeah, build some Hellfires, build some laser tanks, build some shock tanks or whatever it is. But me, all I have is hover tanks, vanquishers, prime, and that's it. Scorpions and these new units, of course, which I think I'm going to be building a lot more of these Scorchers.
I just spilled beer all over myself.
Well, one of the other new units that I almost got that maxed is the Javelin. Now the Javelin, somebody had made. I saw a video on YouTube, which if they were maxed, they outrange all the different turrets, which is absolutely great.
But they do not outrange the new what?
The micro?
Fuck that micro. Fuck that microwave. They don't outreach the Blitz, the new Blitz, or the Ronin.
Oh yeah.
They might be, they might. I'm not sure if they outrange the Ryan. I'm lying. Someone's gonna have to check that out.
Well, pretty much what I use for which I'm all excited about is because they came out with the for the Javelin, the what's that, the air tube or whatever it is. That's another thing I'm going to use for base defense. You don't have to use as many turrets.
I thought that the Javelin only hit air-based turrets and units.
Nope, they have they actually have a air. I don't know. I think it's called a tube, but it's the gun. So they have you can equip it just to hit air.
No. The Javelin only hits air, Bronco. The Javelin only hits air units and hovering platforms. They will not hit your command center or a
right. I know, but they have some. They Last Ops, they had an extra one that packed a better punch against air is what actually I'm
increased damage versus air units when inside is a base defender.
Right. That's what I was getting at.
So another thing I wanted to throw out there, I know we covered it last week, but it was brought up in chat. Absolutely. Scorchers destroy Scorpions. You put the two head on head.
Yeah, I've seen that tonight.
Scorchers are gonna win hands down. That's one of the things that we had brought up during our, I believe, first show or the second show. I can't remember. I took a break from the game for 3 months to take care of some personal matters, and when I came back, Scorchers were out. I had no idea what they are. People are talking about Scorchers. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I had the Scorpions because that was the last event I did, and I had literally nothing to defend myself against the Scorpions, except hover tanks. But the Scorchers are fantastic, so absolutely.
Well, it seems that I wasn't around, like when the Titan and all that stuff came out. When you guys said, back in the day, the Titan was, when that thing came out, people were flattening bases, doing this, doing that. The one thing I do like is you see something like the Ronin, or you see like these new units that seem like they're overpowered. Next event, they're already coming out with something that will
counteract it.
Yeah, so you keep competitive, so you're not getting smushed by one unit, for 6 months or a year or whatever.
Well, I had the same thing with the, the BFG. Right, I just know I was like level 31, 32, and I managed to get somehow, miraculously, the BFG and unlocked it. I was able to do giants with it, which lasted about a month and a half, and then they nerfed it. But there's always units there where players get to a certain level, and then they go aim for them units, get them units, and then they can go off and build themselves up properly until they get nerfs.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's the one thing I'm interested in, to see what this this new BFG is gonna look. I mean, you can see the video and what it does and everything else, but what do you guys think about that for attacking?
All the videos I've seen is that this Elite BFG or the X, whatever it is you're gonna be able to carry the other one. I've seen videos where they use both of them. Have you guys seen the same?
Yeah, because it's an X unit, not an Elite unit. So you get to carry both.
And what the hell are you using for?
Yeah,
besides
it's going to be a whole new. It's going to be a whole new unit, so you have to upgrade it starting from level 1. I don't even have the regular one. Am I going to build this one? I don't know. I got to see.
I had it and I threw it in the trash.
I mean, if there's a need for it, I'll build it. But I'm not building stuff to go rogues.
The original BFG was good for taking giants before they changed the giants formats and they moved the world. So.
Now it's only good for taking 50s, so nobody uses it on attack. Too slow.
It sounds like what it's going to be is like another item to put in your base for base defense, because the thing is slow. I mean,
I think it's really good for base defense, though.
Not at all. Not at all.
Fire's slow.
No. It's not good for.
And it doesn't do near the amount of damage to units that it should. No, absolutely not. I think the BFG was really only good for taking resources in Thor, which is useless to us who would rather hit bases, as Repo said in his first show. I don't want to hit thorium. I don't want to hit 35s. I want to hit people.
Hello, Nick.
Yeah, you say people on the bases.
All right,
you want to
guys.
hit people.
You alright?
Wes, I have that new synthetic bay. I have 2 of them. I would like to equip them and try them out and see how they work.
Yeah, of course. Against what?
Your base.
Let's do it.
I'm interested, but they take the slot that they take up.
I thought we did it like the last 10 minutes.
Well, the last 10 minutes we'll do a one-on-one, and I believe this week it's going to be myself and Reckon.
Yep, you'll have to show it on your screen now because I don't know how to do it.
No problem.
Okay. I've got tunes ready.
You're right. You have to take away the 60% damage to the buildings in order to use a reload time. I don't know what it does, and I'm curious to see. And
what the reload time means.
Yeah, exactly what it does. Is it going to cause a
whether it's going to be like an instant reload or whether it's going to be that it comes back quicker.
Correct. Talking main chat, Wes. I'll come over to your base and we'll do that.
Has anybody looked at the Viper X new ops? Has anybody looked at those?
Yeah, if you use the Viper X, they're great. I'm still not going to use the Viper X because I don't like it against hover tanks. It dies too easy.
I'm talking about the new ops that they offered in the gear store.
Yeah, if you use a Viper X, they're great.
To be honest, I don't really use
my
the Viper
Viper.
X.
If you use a Viper X, they're great. It'll give you a 30% reload time, a 60% fire rate, and a 10% damage boost while moving. And it will also give you a 40% less damage versus plasmas, lasers, and electricity. I'm assuming electricity would be shock. 40% damage less taken from an ion, and a 12% damage from more sources. So basically, it's 40% in ions and 12% in sources. I don't know who uses plasmas and lasers and shocks anymore.
Yeah.
What are you using?
I'm using plasmas, lasers, and shocks, but I don't think anybody else is.
But unique.
I'm using all napalms and a few ions. I do have 2 plasmas, but once my defense lab is done, I'll get rid of those 2 plasmas. I just kept them in there because they do hurt the scorchers and stuff a little bit better than the napalms.
For the lowers, though, on getting those napalms, if you want to bust them in there, don't max them right out if you're at lower level until you get your power plants up, because those things will zing. I mean, they'll go through the roof. So
Let me know when you're outside, Rich.
All right, I was about to send some Anis into your base, so let me go prepare to do that.
And also, I want to throw it out there. We have a new website. You can go to www.warcommanderlive.com. We're going to have eventually we're going to have a little forum in there. You can ask questions to anything that you want. And we're also going to have our latest show.
And we have these to give away. All these will be given away. So don't miss out. These will be given out on the War Commander Live page as well as the Facebook. www.facebook.com/War Commander Live. We will be giving away coin. If you're not on Facebook and you can't use the Facebook card, you'll have to add me or Wes when the time comes, and if KIXEYE allows us, we'll send you to go through that way. We're looking to give a little bit to the players to help them game a little bit, make it a little bit more excitement. I do it in whatever sector I'm in all the time. I do a base that pays, and I'll post chords, and everybody races to the base to go hit it, and the first one to bubble it gets one of these bad boys right here. And it makes the game a little excitement.
You've never given anything to me, though.
Yeah, because you're fucking sleeping all the time, or I don't know what But that's what we're going to be doing. I mean, we got it. We share it. We want to do it. Here, my son's bothering me for one, so look how I give him away. Just like this.
Did he just say we like it?
That's it. Yep.
So, and again, we may have some little contests on our website.
Just hold on to that.
warcommanderlive.com. He tells his son to hold on to that, and as soon as we go off the air, he's going to be like, give me that back.
He's going to be buying shit for his farm now.
But,
you've already spent enough on me.
Yeah, so now where were we? We were about to do our screen share.
Oh, I know what I'm
Repo, are you at my base?
Yeah.
What farm are you talking about?
Alright. So, are you going to share?
Let me know when you're ready, and then hit present to everybody your screen. And then, you know what, maybe that's what crashed it before I went to go share. Who knows?
Very possible.
What are you drinking? Mountain Dew?
I want to see how these Anis do. I just want to see how they fire, really. That's all. These rapid fires. I don't think they're going to do anything. They're probably going to die right away, like they always do.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to share the new show that we started. I started it in Firefox. And my Facebook is logged into Chrome.
That's something maybe some of the guys want to go over is what server's working best for them.
What should I use?
Well, if you subscribe to the channel, I have some videos there on how to clean the browsers, how to secure your Facebooks for hackers in war. I have that all the time. I'll get friend requests from weird people who happen to have a friend of a target that I'm hitting, and they're sending me links on how to steal my Facebook, and so there's some helpful stuff on how to keep your Facebook secure from people trying to hack it, how to keep it secure so if something does happen to it, you can easily recover it, and also how to keep your browsers clean. You don't need Java or none of that stuff. You just got to keep your Flash up to date and stuff like that, and I could do some more stuff.
So,
let me know when you're sharing the screen, Wes. I'm ready to attack.
I should be sharing it now.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's not there.
It's not coming up on your screen.
Hold on.
When you're supposed to be the tech guy.
Hey, you know something?
Tech or tech, did you say?
All right, and now double click your screen, Wes, to present to everyone.
Can you get this on for me? How was when I said hi?
What's that, level 26 base?
All right, you ready? You're presenting to everyone? Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see what these Anis do.
No, it keeps bouncing back and forth.
I have these equipped with the only two because that's all I have with the 90% reload. Of course, all of them are going to deploy, but let's see what happens.
Now,
I'm coming in from the right side, so I'm going to try to cut across that ion that's behind your bunker to the other ion that's by the other bunker where the two hovers are in the top corner.
okay.
I want to see if they continue to drop, so it's kind of like almost like the Raptors do with the machine gunners. That's
Right.
what I'm hoping they do, but let's see what happens.
And just to let everybody know who's watching, this is not the hit. This is just a test. We still have another hit coming up soon.
I don't see it. I didn't see anything happen. I didn't see
I
anything.
did. They went down pretty quick.
Yeah, that's all I've seen is that they died pretty fast.
Yep.
Yeah, they took out like 2 turrets.
I didn't notice anything with the rapid fire. I guess I'm going to have to get some more of them and try it.
I know this.
As we're talking about the Onis, and we touched base on the special
You can
ops
stop sharing, Wes.
special base and stuff like that. Something that's great for the lowers. If you get, I believe it's what is it called? Rain and Blood. Is that the Oni op?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually, for people that lowers, it's actually a great op on giants. You can take a bunch of giants with those, and if you get that single op, the Titan, you just with that Titan op, if you re-up that, you can take like 17 large in 2 hours, which is great for lowers. So that's just something that would be great.
Well, I think all the Spec Ops have been useful.
Yes.
Because even the Scorpion King was really useful in the event, as we said last year.
Didn't mean to change the subject. It just popped into my mind. Something to be
So,
helpful for lowers.
Now, the big question is, and to answer your question, Viper, the War Commander Live account is used by myself and Repo Yodipo. We both log in. We can both comment. It's both of us. So, now, before we go to the one-on-one, does anybody in the chat have any questions? Or anybody here want to go over anything else?
Yeah, did you forget to shave this morning, Wes?
Did I forget to shave? Yes, I did. Matter of fact.
No, he forgot to shave for a month.
That was my next question.
What is that, a flower on your wall?
It sure is.
I don't know. You got one guy with guns, another guy with flowers. This is getting a little scary.
Looks like my mum's house.
I've got swords on mine, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah,
Repo just has the shovel. Hey, Mike.
Nosy bugger.
I'm talking this whole time and my mic is muted.
Hey, hold off on that scotch, would you?
You know what? I have Dragon Dictation on my one computer, and it's typing all over the fucking place. I don't even know how to turn it off. They're talking about browsers. Pokey. It's an app. It's a program. You download it, you install it. You can install the War Commander app on Pokey. And it's very similar to Google Chrome, but it works very well.
Doesn't work.
POKKI.
I've never even heard of that or tried it. Does it work better than Chrome?
It works. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to tell you? It works.
Oh no, I just wondered.
It works. I don't. Does it work better? I don't know. Chrome works fine for me. I think Chrome works fine for you.
Fine for me.
I think it works good. You know, I see all these people having problems. Oh my God, I can't connect. I can't do this. Well, you know what? Stop fucking with your computer. Stop deleting and installing Java. Inside joke.
I find Chrome the best out of all the browsers.
Yeah, that's what I use.
So
I tried Torch. Torch is a very heavy browser. Wes will tell you it sucks the shit out of your computer.
Oh yeah.
It's like a cheap hooker.
One of the questions that we had that I actually received personally, not in the chat, was can you access War Commander from your phone or a tablet?
Yes.
And yes, the answer is yes. But it's almost useless attacking bases.
Yeah, you can only do it on Ruby.
Yeah. So it's can you technically yes if you want to spend your thorium or if you want to start a repair, but to attack it's garbage.
Although, can I ask, you know, an extension to that question is what type of phones and tablets can you do it?
For the most part, I haven't really tried
know.
it on Apple.
I have a Droid. Droid works good. Just like you said, yeah, I can attack. I can do repairs. I've never tried anything on Ruby. It's really
It's
hard
useful.
to map.
Well, it's really useful in war.
And if you are using Android, the program is called Puffin.
Yep.
You have to buy. For iPhone. You have to buy a browser, which is about £2 in our money, to run War Commander.
Then
I
you're
don't know
dating the
how it
wrong guy
works because I
because
haven't done it.
he should be buying it for you.
Yeah.
Why?
Some of them are free. You have Puffin free, Mercury, and the one with the penguin. What the hell's it called?
Puffin's the one with the my Puffin has a penguin.
Okay, you got Photon, Puffin free, and Mercury.
It's like what Wes is doing now.
And it's a toucan.
Puffin.
It's not a penguin.
I didn't look what it was. I just typed in War Commander.
It's a puffin.
So,
and just to let you know, my phone's getting blown up over here. I got 237 text messages.
Aren't you popular?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be somewhere right now.
Be telling that the picture is a picture of a puffin.
So
what the hell's a puffin?
Yeah.
So here's the question. I don't know if you want to do it, Richie. The $10 Facebook gift card. Do you want to give out one of those today, or
want to give it out today? Let's give it out today. I don't care.
Okay. So
I feel bad the show went down and crashed.
Yep, no worries. So here's the little contest. The one-on-one tonight is going to be Reckon versus myself. We'll show you my base. We'll show you Reckon's base, and well, it's not a matter of who wins, because then obviously it's a 50-50 chance, and you'll have 100 winners. You have to try to guess what percentage I'm going to get and what percentage Reckon is going to get on my base. Post it in the chat, and the person closest wins the card.
I say 0.
So,
Well,
Reckon,
here's
do you
your
wanna-
mind base.
Do you want to come to
We can't win. It has to be a watcher.
Right.
Right.
So before we do that, because I need a couple of seconds to coin some tunes.
How many seconds do you need? Oh, mind you, I've got to put my power plants on overload.
I vote Reckon.
So,
There's one vote for me.
Richie, do you want to go over anything else?
No.
How many tunes and attacks? One attack. Reckon, how many tunes you want to do?
4.
You want to do 4, huh?
Let's do a full-scale attack, isn't it?
All right, all right.
Bear in mind, right, I've been drinking brandy.
Well,
All right.
my thing is how much infamy do you get off of West Wreck?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I have 985, and Rec has, what, 1300 something?
12. Someone took 60 infamy off me earlier before I jumped.
So, Doug, are you saying that I'm going to get 100%ed, or I'm going to give 100%?
Don't. I'm keeping track of this. You guys just worry about showing your bases off.
All right, so give me a second.
What's the chords to your base?
How many
worry.
plats? How many plats?
4.
I'm sneaking in there now. I'm gonna hit West now.
Can I change my mind about Wesley?
Bronco Reaper, can you move your plats, please?
Oh, yes.
And I want to throw it out there just so it's all fair. As you guys saw earlier, Repo killed my Ronin, and Reckon I do believe has a Ronin in his base. Correct?
Do you want me to remove the other plat that's around your base?
Yes,
No, just Broncos.
Our
Alright.
spec ops going to be used.
No.
No,
No.
I was going to put a Reckoned Army on.
you're not allowed. That's cheating.
Yes.
All right.
That's cheap. Don't get cheap on me now, Rick.
I'll hang back for.
I'm not Mike, so I'm not going to cheese you.
Yeah, don't cheese me. All right, so let's.
What are you doing in that 30? Trying to get your
I have
shields
to
up?
kill. I have to kill fucking ERMs to get my Vang shields working.
Right, do you want me to set anything on aggressive, or how
Do
have we
it
gone?
however you want. You only have 3 tunes there, though. Oh, there we go. There's another one coming. All right, let me share.
So far, everybody thinks that Rec is going to 100% West, except for Grant. Grant thinks he's going to 92% them. Doug's in favor for West. First one.
Whoa.
All right.
Got a front there, Wes.
No faith. No faith.
Oh, mind you, I got to move all mines back on there.
Yeah, but the
Who else we
problem.
got? Who else we got? So far we got Grant, 80% West, 92% Rec.
Yeah, but did anybody tell that?
Hold on. We got Novstar, 85% West, 100% Rec. We
Yeah,
got
but what-
Jerry Guy, 92% West, 100% Rec.
Nice.
We got Doug, 100% West, 65% Rec. Who else? We got Jerry, 92% West, 100% Rec. Who else we got? Ooh, 45. We got Viper.
Yeah, you-
45%.
You're all forgetting that Dirty
West,
Dog took what was his base the last time
West and Rec. Yeah, but that was cheesing. 60% Rec.
Yeah, but
I thought it was Paladins you used.
Anyone else getting in on
Oh.
this? You're gonna win. You're gonna win 100 coin. Closest winner. 100 coin.
And also, just
Jim
to let-
Brown. Who the fuck is Jim Brown? That name sounds familiar.
Hey,
Any relation to James?
And remember, everybody, that the same way we do the last 2 shows, we do not move our defense. We only we attack each other as if we were offline. So we don't move our defense around.
Unless you're Mike.
Unless you're Mike.
Yeah, then you throw your scorpions out there.
I'll tell you right now, Rex the 5 to 6 to 1 favorite.
Wow. All right, we gonna put money on this stuff?
We already have.
Where's the bookie?
Right here. Don't,
Can I-
buddy. I already have issues with that. So
You better have stories.
just for fun. There's only a winner. There's no interest or nothing involved. There's no profit made. Just want to make that all clear.
Where is it we're going to put our votes in on this?
We can't.
No, we can't. If you're a part of the show, part of IB or part of AA, or a part of Nick's group, I forget the name. Nick, what's the name of your group?
We don't have a name of a group.
It's
All right.
244 Alliance. It is.
Yeah, don't fuck with 244. We
Correct.
got West 76.
Yep.
Oh,
Jamal
sorry.
and 100.
All right. So as soon as we post in the chat that everything's closed, once we start attacking, from that point forward, nobody can put in votes. All right.
Before you attack, I want to run these down real fast, so everybody knows what we got. I'll work on your Minecraft mod. You got it, bud.
That's what I was saying.
I know. Me and Wes will work on it.
So Viper wants to look at both base layouts.
But his net isn't good enough, he said. So let's just go.
Okay.
I think that's got it pretty good. So we got right now Grant 80% West, 92 Rec, No Star.
I hear words.
Hold on, 85% West, 100% Rec. Jerry 92% West, 100% Rec. Doug 100% West, 65 Rec, and Jamel 76% West, 100% Rec. That's
All right.
it. Did I miss anybody?
No.
Where's the your base?
All right, let's go.
That's my base. All right.
Why is it in repair?
Because Repo hit the thing with.
With the Anis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Shouldn't you wait
So-
for it to be 100%?
Rec,
I
go
was
for
gonna, I was gonna say have West attack first, so his base can heal up.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not worried.
I'm not at 4.
Are you kidding me? What's a coin is beats?
I'm at maybe point at. Oh wait, I can drive still.
Way too much coin in the last event.
Are you ready or not?
I'm still sleeping in a tent in Repo's garage. All right, I'm ready. Go.
Alright.
Hold on, Wes. You have base defenders in there or what?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, so have I.
All right, let's go. I don't see no countdowns going.
No, I'm loading. Hold on. I mean, do you see it now?
Yeah, he's in UK. He's got one of those slow.
And Wes, you got present to everybody, correct? Yeah.
Yep, it's already going.
Ooh, Rex got an advantage. Wes even has some mines down.
To be
Send the
honest, I'm
Ronin
not
in.
looking at it.
Who's breathing so heavy over there? What are you gonna have a fucking heart attack?
You know what it is? You know, it's because my picture's up.
No, it's not. I see Rec losing some platoons here.
No, I lost the scope.
That was a single scorp, right?
Yep. Trying to get rid of the mines. I don't know where his mines are.
You want me to tell you?
I want to do it blind.
$6, I'll tell you.
No, my Ronin was killed by Repo in the beginning of the show. I do not have a Ronin in there.
Ah.
Oh, they keep getting stuck.
What are you shooting at, Rec?
He's shooting
I've
at the
no
other
idea.
bank. He's shooting at Vanks. There's Vanks in that corner.
I've no idea. It's like
He just got taken out by his Vanks. See it now?
I can see the ranks.
Don't blame it on the leg. We're all watching.
We don't have Mr. Cheese Factory on, so we're all set.
Come on, Brits.
I tell you, it's a pretty odd platoon setup. Pretty
Ouch.
odd platoon setups you're using there, Breck.
Yeah, you got 2 more. No
What's
missiles, nowhere.
What's Shivank doing?
It's just sitting there now.
That's mine.
Oh, that's your. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Drinking limits, fellas. Drinking limits.
Haven't met one yet.
And then after this is over, I'm going to give you a couple of tips, and it's obviously worked well for me in this defense.
Great idea.
See, to me right now, Rex bringing his platoons in the wrong direction.
Yeah, you should probably. What do you think?
Same hole.
Everything in one spot. Open up a hole.
He should have went where it's already open right there. But I guess he didn't really open it too well right there anyway. But
yeah, there's nothing open.
I got one
Oh,
wall.
he's got one. Yeah, he's got one opening.
Yeah, but this is kind of small. Not gonna
That's
be
what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna leave that one alone.
2 for 1 odds. How many if he hits that mine or not?
Oh, he's hitting it. Both of them.
Oh, he's gonna hit it. Oh, yeah.
Boom!
No, he only. Oh no!
Yeah, I said both of them.
He hit them both.
You know what you won, Chris?
a bubble.
No, you have to buy me a drink.
There you go.
And again, guys, this is not for for any other reason than to give you guys different strategies. The
Entertainment.
whole point is, you see somebody's base get hit, you see somebody's attack. You learn from it. You learn from it, whether you do it yourself or you watch it.
Come on, Rex, take his fucking resources. There you go.
There you go.
I'll tell you, I just learned something myself. Just watching this myself. So.
And I'll teach you guys a little trick once this is over. It's worked for me. May not work for everybody, but
he's got a big hole in the bottom there, which is good.
In
On the bottom.
my opinion, he's got too many hovers in there and not enough thanks.
Yep, agreed.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, a wreck is awesome. He don't stop in war. I mean, this is a very, very poor performance on his part.
Bear in mind, right, I've had a lot to drink.
Yeah, well, blame it on the alcohol. I think there's a song about that.
But I'll tell you what, though, even Reckon's a heavy hitter. He hits all the time.
But
And
here's the thing. I
learn from this too.
Which I will divulge at the end of my attack, and it works like a champ. And
Don't say it works unless you could bubble him.
Yeah, just show it. I know where you're going with this.
Oh, is that the Banshees coming in?
Somebody's showing up over there. Oh!
Ooh.
911.
I got a hairball for my cat with what was that? 7 packs of bubble gum in its hair.
Oh, if you don't realize that Bronco owns Garfield. He threw Dave out. What was his name? Dave. He threw Dave out and he kept Garfield.
I gotta go find him.
I don't know what Rex Vanks are doing, but they're going completely in the wrong direction here.
I have some heavy anti-air in my base. That was a bad move.
Holy cow, I guess maybe.
Get that, CC. Get it. Get it.
Oh, don't just have fun with it.
Oh, you got 2 days to repair, Wreck.
No, I got coin.
Oh, tighten down.
30 seconds left. Look at this. Not even 75%.
This is bad.
Ooh. Peacekeeper his ass.
That's a shot missile.
Oh, I must be on a delay.
It didn't even land.
Oh, that was a bad performance by me.
Well, no, it really wasn't. It was my little secret, which I'll divulge at the end of my attack against you.
You shouldn't divulge it.
Oh, absolutely. The whole point of the show is teach people, right?
Yeah.
He's done. Rex done. See you later.
All right. So, what do we got?
What percentage does it get?
48. 45.
45. Ugh.
Ooh, who's the winner? Winner, chicken dinner.
I'll tell you right now, Doug's looking good.
Who's Doug?
4, 6, 7, 8. Right,
Doug's looking good. He had rec 54%. For 45%, right on the fucking nose.
Wow.
That's good going, that.
Jim Brown.
Say something in chat.
Jim Brown. Who's Jim Brown? Please stand up. Jim Brown got rec 45% on the nose.
Wow.
Rex, say something.
Jim Brown.
I'm leaving my base in your attack, okay?
All right, come on, let's go. Listen, we got some downtime here. We don't want to be looking at your fucking screen here. All we know is that Jim Brown has reckon exactly 45%. This guy must be a gypsy.
Wes, I'm not going to sit in my base at all. I'm just going to watch it off your screen.
Okay.
Jim Brown's got it right on the nose, reckon 45%. But he's got West 54. Let's see what happens here, because we got...
Too much brandy doesn't make for good attacking.
If West 100%s him, that kind of throws Jim out of it. It'll be a tie.
Just thought I'd let you know.
I am curious.
That's right, Viper. Jim Brown, West 54, Rec 45. That's perfect.
I am curious to see how many you set it down.
He's saying you read it backwards. My base was going to get hit 54%. Rex base was going to get hit 45%.
Oh, so I'm reading everything wrong? So everybody thought West was going to be the winner?
I don't think so.
Oh, have I got an up going? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I had that going.
What's that?
Yeah, the gladiator up at the bottom. I didn't see it.
That's nothing.
Yeah. Doug gave him 65%. That Rec was going to hit West for 65%. And West is going to 100% Rec, correct?
Oh, none of my bank shields
Nothing on aggressive, I thought.
No,
he said to set up the same.
Fucking cheat.
I'm not in my base. No, I'm not in my base. Right, you said to set it up I would normally, which you did.
These goddamn shields are working. I got 3 tunes.
We're gonna name Wreck Cheese McDuff.
No, he said to set it up normally I would do, which is what I done.
This is a really bad attacking experience. I mean, I'm really, really ashamed with you guys. I'm really, really ashamed of you guys. I might have to leave this show after this. I might come and talk about both of you.
I'll be honest with you. I'm pissed off that the first tune of banks the shields weren't up.
And you tested them. Look at my boy Silent in the chat. You see Silent? He's a good man. Doesn't speak a lick of English. He's deaf, and he's one of the best players that I know.
Definitely.
We should. You know what? That's a good idea. If we could get him on here to show how he attacks,
Silent is a beast.
Oh yeah, he is.
He doesn't speak a lick of English. He doesn't speak a lick. He doesn't speak
He doesn't speak any language.
lick. He does. Yeah, he's deaf. He's a mute. He sees everything on the map. He must have a 19,000 by 10,000 screen. He must have a 101-inch projector because he sees everything on the map. Targets deploy, he's on it.
He sees it.
Silent's a great.
He can't say it, but he sees it.
So how many tunes you used so far?
I don't know, 6, 7.
It's Silent.
Silent's posted chords, so he's on something right now.
I tell you though, I think that would be a great, great part of the show. Is I don't care whose base it is, and it could even be mine, and show how he attacks. I'd love to see how he does.
Wow.
Those are gone. Those are
me.
gone. Oh yeah.
Onen's gone. Finally.
Done some damage though, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he still has what? 2 tunes left?
Yeah, one.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, first one the shields didn't come up.
Just for fun, I'm gonna have Silent bash fucking wreck after West fails.
So you get 81 infamy off me?
Yep.
Well, it doesn't look like he's gonna get it.
No.
I like my new setup though. It works well.
Yeah, it does. Really nice.
So, just curious, guys, how come we didn't use any missiles in air? We're just doing tunes?
No, I use
Rex
missiles.
shot a missile. Shot shock.
See, even on when I overpowered me power plant, so I can still lose one, and it still not go to the power plant thing.
That's correct.
Silence, look at you guys attacking each other.
He's probably like, well, he knows.
No, he's gonna ask in a minute. War?
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, he's just thought.
He's posting Wes's chords right now.
Tell him inside, we're having a problem inside AA. He'd be like, oh, jeez.
I got 1 minute and 40 seconds to flatten this fucking guy.
Dude, it's gonna take you 3 hours to set up this shit.
I didn't want
Right.
me to be here.
Ooh, Titan.
Oh. Go put that mask on.
Oh, CC down.
Yeah, what percentage has he got?
I think he's gonna get more than you.
Dunno, yeah, I think he has now.
Yeah, because the Titan, well, he's gonna get past that, No, he's got you. Oh, here comes the Raptors. Yep, no, he's got you.
Yeah, 1 star.
Oh. He's got 43 seconds.
Fucking drop that peacekeeper, man.
Yeah, right over in that corner. Take out the. Oh, Gonzo.
Who's gonna win?
I still got my hovers.
You better drop a piece.
I didn't build any.
Oh.
Oh no. What was your-
If you would have built Peacekeepers, we would have had him.
He managed to 1 star me.
Yeah, you might want to change that base layout.
What
So-
this?
That was 3 tunes technically, and 3 extra numbers.
Oh, 16 inch.
That was 14 an air.
Yeah, 1 tune of Banks gone.
Yeah, if those tunes of Banks didn't malfunction.
Whoa. Wesley
Yeah, we tested them beforehand.
You know,
All right, so who's the winner here?
Let's check the
When's technically?
the attack.
I would say I think Wesley just got him.
Oh, easily.
56 inflicted by me. And
All right, so who's the winner?
I don't know. You keep track of it.
I did, but they said I got it backwards.
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. That was one person said you got it backwards. I don't think you did.
Where's your 2?
Besides, they had plenty of time to dispute it if you did something. Where's my tune?
So I'll attack Broncos. I don't wear bubbles.
No.
Don't do bubbles.
I have Grant Redden 80% for Wes, 92% for Rec. Then I have Doug 100% Wes. I have the No Star. Wes will get 85%. Rec will get 100%. Jerry Guy, Wes 92%, 100%. And then Crabtree said you're going to get 100% Wes, and Reckon 65%. Viper says Wes gets 45%, Reckon gets 60%. And Jim Brown said 54. Wes base 54%, Rec 45%. So he got it completely opposite, but I think he's still the closest.
Yeah, he's still the closest.
Yeah.
Everybody else was 190. Yeah, I would say
Good job.
great job.
So now, keep in mind, remember.
I think even if I did get Jim Brown's backwards, Jim Brown's the winner. Vice versa, he's still the closest on every aspect.
Exactly. Yep. Nice
So
job.
Jim Brown, do I have you on Facebook?
So here's the thing, Jim Brown. Try to comment in the chat. Let Repo know that
If I have Jim Brown on Facebook,
you guys are on
any one of us do.
or you can message us on our Facebook page. If you don't know our Facebook page, you can go to www.warcommanderlive.com. Links to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, our Kickside group, they're all in there. And
Check your PM, Repo.
Yeah, and that's a lesson to you. Don't attack when you're drunk.
so, I told everybody I was going to divulge a little secret. It's nothing major, but it works. And it's something that I've always done. Take a look at this. A lot of people use.
Toe Tiger, we crashed the first one at about 40 minutes in again. This is the second one, and we're fucking drunk as skunks.
You drink your brandy?
I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people use fire at will, right? And they use the fire at will, the aggressive on their units.
All right, whose base am I hitting right now?
Fine.
You're hitting the base?
Let me do a one-on-one. Everybody's saying Repo next.
I think Bronco.
Yeah, you can try mine.
Oh, come on, that's unfair.
You can come hit mine if you want.
Well, no, I would actually like a base test on mine for. I just didn't set up.
All right, so
I don't have all the toys, the turrets and stuff like that. But I worked. Repo actually gave me this setup. He saw this said it would be a good setup. So I actually would like to see it.
So here's one thing I want to throw real quick. A lot of people use aggressive, right? So what I do is I put one bank. You guys
Reapers, move your plat at Broncos base.
Reapers isn't online. I'll go take it out. It's just
I'll take it out. I'm here. I don't think he'll mind.
Nah, not at all.
Nah, I doubt it.
So these 4 banks over here that I keep in the corners, most people attack from the corners, the same way Rec did. Very few people attack from this side. Most people will come in from the corners. And when they do, that bank right there is going to be the first thing that goes out and goes after them. And then all your units on aggressive, on fire at will, are going to start targeting that bank. While that bank is up, while that shield is up, maybe 5 or 6 banks will be targeting that one bank, doing no damage, while this bank is doing damage to all of them. So that's just a little trick that I use because of the fact that people always like to go in corners. All right, so now.
And Wes, why do you have PMs from a guy named
Yeah,
Facebook?
it's me. I'm back.
Say again?
Why do you have PMs from a guy named Facebook user?
Because I blocked them. That was that
ex-boyfriend?
No, San.
Ah, yes. All right. Right now, I'm going to do some screen sharing.
Now, mind you, I've been working on my base for a long time. Still don't have all the goodies like Wes and Reckon getting there, but did a new design. And
Wow, what is this?
dying to see how that is.
Looks very interesting. I don't have the Anis. Wow, this is very, very, very interesting.
I think my base held up quite well. Right, bear in mind I'm drunk, he's not.
I gotta say that this is very,
You don't
very.
sound drunk.
Yeah, I am.
Am I on screen share right now?
No.
No, put it on.
All I see is Wes's end table, or whatever that is.
That's because you got his chat clicked. I got Richie clicked and it's not on screen share.
What do you say, my face?
Yeah. So it's such a pretty face.
I can hear Wes's dog in the background tap dancing.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
All I can see is your badge.
I'm back.
No, I can see. Yep, I can see it. No, I don't have anything on aggressive.
Where's his back?
All right, but you have me full screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All I have is your badge. Yep.
All right, I don't know, man. This base is looking kind of tough, man.
Yeah, damn, Broco, what did you do to your base?
I don't have any Anis right now.
I'm not getting a screen share from Rich. Oh, there it is.
It looks tough, but it looks all weighted on the two sides with the turrets.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think I see.
Looks heavily weighted on both sides. Like there's not that much at the top.
Yeah,
of
but if you get through one wall, the other side, I think that's what I'm curious about is if you can get through one, the other side should be able to start hitting you.
And I think you could maybe get through that with the Raptors. Beat the AAs and whatever's in the bunkers.
Depends if you're going to get past the Viper X with Raptors.
They mostly like to take.
I knew you'd get through in there.
Place for the command center, right?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's a little surprise for you in the middle.
Where the hell that guy come from?
That's what I was wondering. I wanted to see that.
I had the same in mine, I think.
Hit him into the CC.
Come out.
Yeah.
Kill.
So you move the CC out, right? And then you put javelins, and
Yeah,
then
I
you move
know.
the Ronin in, and then you move the CC back.
Yeah, I know.
That's a quick way of doing it.
Oh, I got too close to the plasma there.
And you say food.
Yeah, I haven't changed out everything yet. That's what I was saying before.
Looks like I've lost my Hellfire missiles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
does.
seeing any firing.
Yeah.
Lost your hover tanks lost their.
And to answer your question, Jamal, if you're talking about defense, Vanks wouldn't work as well as the Scorchers.
Yeah.
Yes, but the whole point of the Vank is to deflect the attack. So that's why I use the Vanks in the base.
Yeah, I think ranks are easier in the base because of the, you know, when you got rupture rounds on there, because you can take a tuna hovers out straight away so easily.
Yep.
Especially if you've got airborne.
Well, again, the whole point for me keeping them in the base is to deflect some of that fire.
Well,
What's with the green shield?
That's the zombie one.
nice.
I don't know, your base is holding out quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised.
Well, I still didn't even use one whole plat.
No, that's all right.
No, because you ain't got maxed. You ain't got maxed platforms.
Platforms.
No, I'm just
You
trying
got
to
normal
think
ones?
about. I'm just trying to think. If you had the airborne platforms, I would have been in big trouble right now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do with the.
Still no missiles, Richie.
Yeah. No, that's horrible. Oh, I want to see how it. Oh well.
Well, I'm not going to use a missile on them.
No missiles on your hovers.
You don't even have any missiles.
Well,
Yeah,
these are the same ones that I had. I just retreated them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe I have these set up wrong. I don't know.
You have no missiles. I have missiles.
But for a lot of people, though, you know, what
Just
we
trying to
do-
think about killing that Ron in there.
Yeah, it's still got pretty good life on it.
Ronin.
You know, just
Same.
for you know, new players, stuff like that. If you hook up with you know, new players, stuff like.
When I was
Definitely want to do a you know, base test like this all the time. You know, see, you know, try different stuff. It's good.
Yeah, you should find someone around your same level as you. I mean, when you're low level, right, you should also get someone to put a buggy,
took out all
you know,
of
and
the
attack your
walls,
base to get the deploy points, so you can set all your
but to
defensive
make it
tunes,
longer to repair.
Man,
your
no.
defense around
Mike,
that.
I'm attacking somebody right now, dude.
I'll be quiet.
It's really useful getting someone to get your deploy points.
I'm surprised with the range of that Ronin that it hasn't come out
I don't know
but
why
once.
Mommy's so
Well, I don't have
Mine
it on
come out,
aggressive.
didn't
I didn't. Well, I didn't put it on aggressive. I took it
Even,
off.
even if it's not an aggressive, it still should.
Is it on defensive or standoff?
What level is it?
Because mine was standoff.
Well, that's actually a level 1.
Yeah,
yeah,
mine was.
I put everything on. I didn't want anything to come out because I just wanted to do a base test. So, oh, here it comes.
Yeah, you.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Ah, why did it run back?
I didn't touch anything. As you can see, I'm eating.
Yeah. That's what it does.
As you can see, I'm drinking.
Oh no, he's got it. He made it out. Nice job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, you little bastard. C-3PO. R2-D2, whatever his name is. Ah, I'm dead.
oh,
Yellow
wow.
robot from Star Wars.
Flame turret.
That's
Where did Mike go?
I don't know. Do I use this other plot?
If you want.
Let me try this.
Yeah, the time. Wait, can the ramen air?
Yeah, the Ronin can hit air. I want to see what happens.
So what have you got on your Titan?
The Titan is gonna do.
Oh, he's got that new spawning thing.
No, I have the
Because it
thing.
seems workshop.
I want to see how the Titan does against it.
Let's see how.
I don't even see it hitting it for some reason.
Ah, it's going right over it. What's that?
What the fuck?
It killed it.
Killed it.
Yep.
Yeah, but it killed my Titan too.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Ramen did not kill your Titan.
Yeah, but you should have me now.
Oh, you're 100% once I... Oh my god, where'd that scorpion come from?
Oh, I forgot I put that in there.
It came out of nowhere.
Oh my god, I didn't see him.
Oh, so
I must have ran out of time. I didn't see the time because I didn't have the screen up. Oh, I got cheesed.
you know what? I swear to God, I did not touch anything.
No, you didn't cheese me. I had a whole nother plot, but I must have ran out of time.
Alright, it's Bronco's turn now.
Yeah. The problem is from doing my different stuff, I don't have the equipment.
Brent, to answer your question, bases that have scorpions at the spawn points, hovers. I mean, you throw some hovers in there with some, nicely workshopped.
No, he says, not sure. One guy in SB put a link in the chat. I clicked it. Who's SB?
Superbad?
Is that Superbad or
No.
Or SPF?
Sacred Bond?
That might be one of Chera's friends. SB.
No.
She just smiles.
I don't click links that anybody sends unless I know them, and I know what the link is.
So now, Richie, are you going to Richie's base?
Me?
Well, he's got to kill everybody's plats around me.
Yeah, and
Don't worry about it then. All right, good job.
Good job.
Yeah. No, I'm.
In case anyone doesn't know, Shara is always innocent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good job, guys. Don't forget, we're gonna have those little contests every so often. Not every week, but every so often. And
who's going to be next week's 1 versus 1?
I don't know. Who do you guys want it to be?
Me.
Verse.
I reckon Shara versus Bronco.
Yep.
Yeah, we both got crap faces.
It's not as bad as mine.
Yeah, but you're lower than us, so we're both the same level.
Or
Yep.
Yeah, or Shara versus Nadan.
Yeah, but Nadan's only like a 37.
These dog treats smell like such trash. Holy shit! The whole room smells of it now.
Well, stop
eating them.
Should try working in a warehouse full of dog treats.
Did your girlfriend get you? Was she able to get you to sit yet?
Say again?
I said, your girlfriend get you to sit yet? You know, with those dog treats?
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
She's going to play dead, though.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
What show was that from? Sit, Ubu, sit.
I was a commercial.
No, that was actually Sit, Ubu, sit was after a show. Oh, Christ. What was that? It don't matter.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Bottle gone.
What was that?
Bottle's gone.
Oh, I still got plenty more to go, brother.
I gotta go crack another one. All I got is blue left. A couple bottles of blue, so I gotta crack one of them open.
Oh, I'll be right over.
Door's always open, bud.
So don't forget to check out our website, www.warcommanderlive.com. And we'll always have our latest shows posted within, say, 24 hours on the bottom of the page, so you can watch it. You guys have anything left you want to say, or we call it a night?
Yeah, I seen some guys saying that we're looking to copy people and this and that. Listen,
No.
you know what? You know what? I respect everybody in this game. Enemies, targets, friends. I respect everybody. You give respect, I give respect. You know, I respect everybody. They do a great show. They do it completely different than we do it. They talk a lot about Kixeye, forum stuff, things like that, and that's great. I support them. I watch the show. You know, I'm not looking.
I never watched any shows.
No, well, you know what I do? You know,
I do too. I watch the shows.
Yeah,
I watch
and just to point out, and again, it's something that to clear the air a little bit. We're not looking, like Richie said, we're not looking to copy anybody.
No.
It's a matter of we watched the show, we enjoyed it, but we felt, from our opinion at least, and everyone has their own opinion, that there were a few things that, subjects that we would like to see touched on that weren't touched on. And we don't cover any of the stuff that they do. We have completely different. So you can enjoy both.
We do cover things that they do because we talk about the shadow ops, this, the bases, that. But that's just all normal stuff that everybody talks about. But I'm not here to copy or steal anything from anybody, badmouth anybody, or anything. I respect Data King. He seems like a great guy. Their show is more towards game development, progress, and things that are going on.
Upgrade, Commander.
You know what? We just talk about shit. We suck. You know.
We have fun.
Talk about whatever's on our mind, and basically, I really want to help people get into war.
See, that's the thing.
I'm a war fighter.
We just want to have fun.
Exactly.
But the main thing on this though is we want to help the lowers. People will learn stuff.
No, we don't.
No, the show is basically to teach people. That's what we like.
And now since we had some time, I'm gonna ask you. Do you mind leaving for a couple minutes and go and lay down, bud?
I'm sorry. I'll leave.
No, not you.
Same intelligence level.
You know what? I'm gonna have to continue my conversation later. I can't. My son's here, and I can't say what I want to say. But you know what? I respect Data King. I respect what they do. I appreciate what they do. I think they do a great job. I think they're very well organized, and I give them the respect for what they do. And I watch them, and I hope other people support them and watch them as well.
We don't get paid as well as Kicks either.
No.
And just to throw something else out there.
Sit. Remember that dog, Viper? That dog in the commercial?
Yeah.
We do it again to have fun, and we're not looking to take away from anybody else. Not to mention that we encourage other people to do the same thing. If there's the more shows about War Commander,
videos, how-tos, everything.
Yeah, it helps everybody.
Yep.
We sit on TeamSpeak for hours. We bullshit. We laugh. We talk about the game. We talk about how you could do this, how you could do that. So we said, you know what? Why not just put our cameras on and do the same thing, and have people watching and talk to them and see what they want to talk about. So it's really not about us. It's just about a 6-7 jerk off sitting in a room talking about stuff.
Oh, jerk off.
Except for Nick. I don't know Nick that well. I don't know Nick that well to be calling him a jerk off. So 5 jerk offs and 1 nice guy named Nick.
Excuse me.
If you don't like us, you don't want to watch us, don't. You don't have to. I'm tired of the negativity in the game. Everybody complaining. Kixeye only wants money. Kixeye don't care. Blah 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 blah. You know what? When we first started this game 3-4 years ago, I don't know if all of you know it. All we had was rhinos and razorbacks, And we had to wait months for megas. We had to wait months for them.
Yeah, even a year ago,
you didn't have a mega. You didn't have a mega tank. I joined this game and I had rhinos and razorbacks. I would hit depots and we would all take screenshots and find out where all the mines were and mark them all out. People had dogs. I said, "What the hell is this dog? Where did you get these wolves from?" I didn't have wolves. I see dogs running around the map. I didn't have them. Oh, what do you? Oh, you got to wait for the event to get them. You got to be entitled, VIP to get those in these events. I knew nothing about that stuff. I joined the game and I see these things in the bottom screen. Oh, acquire an oil depot, acquire a metal depot, acquire 10 depots. All right, cool. I hop in my Razorbacks and Rhinos and I drive around the map and I grab some tiny depots and this and that, and all of a sudden they're saying, "Hey, Richie, you can't take that depot. That's not yours. You're breaking the rules. You're now a target." What the F are you talking about? I'm a target. It's telling me right here that to acquire an oil depot. Oh, but that's against the rules. What rules? It's telling me right here on the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, acquire the depot. I'm acquiring it. What do you call me? I'm a thief now? I'm breaking rules? It's telling me right there. So I got attacked and abused and whatever else, and so what I do, I go take some more depots. This guy comes and he attacks me, and I have my razors and rhinos and all lined up and stuff, and he comes in there and he sends these big helicopters at me, these missiles shooting at me, blah, 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 takes my stuff, and I said, "Holy cow, what is that?" "Oh, those are Warhawks." Where is a Warhawk? Where do you get those airplanes from? "Oh, you have to build an airfield. You have to do an event." Airfield? I built an airfield. Nobody helped me. I learned on my own. Yeah. I didn't have somebody opening rogues for me, opening depots for me. So what did I do? Oh, you have to build it? I built an airfield. I built some Cobras. Oh, right now I got these Cobras. They were crap. I found out what Raptors were.
Hey, don't bash the Cobras. I knew how to work them.
I found out what Raptors are. I bought some Raptors. Oh man,
I never used Raptors.
These days, I Raptored up to 100 depots in a day. Oh yeah, you know what? Here's some coin. I want my Raptors. I'm going around. I ended up in one day, 300 depots. They're telling me, "Oh, go stop this big depot thief." They couldn't stop me. I had the whole sector in the right. So what do? I changed my name from Richie to Repo Your Depot. That's where the name came from. And
that's the story.
and you know what? I learned the game on my own. Events came. When we had events, we didn't have these bases that other people could help. Your event base was your event base. And that was it.
I remember
you had to defend your base, and you had to attack your own base. Nobody could attack your event base. Yeah, Shockwave and a couple of waves, probably events before I joined, but that's it. That's all you had. Shockwave was the only one that I could remember that somebody could help you with, and even then, they couldn't help you because you only got XP from the turrets that you killed. And that was like a free-for-all. Everybody was fighting for the 20s. I had level 32s. I was a level 28. 28, 27. These high levels were coming and taking the level 20 bases because the other ones were hard, and it was like a free-for-all. So what'd you do? You fought over the 20 Shockwave bases. You know what? Oh, look at this guy. He's taking it. I'm going to snipe his plats, and I'm going to take the base. And that was fun. But the other events, you had to do them on your own. There wasn't nobody telling me, help me.
I preferred them
there was
events.
None of that shit.
I loved them events, I did. Because that was when I done the most improvements.
Exactly. That's where you learned the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You learned the game.
Figure out how to do it yourself.
Strategy. And then
that's what I was doing.
Yep. And then they came out with 40 sickles. That was new to us. Oh, 40 sickles. Wow. Look at these great things. And I'm skipping the Condor. We had the Condor come. I didn't know what the hell a Condor was. I was a low level. I'm over stealing some depot, and some guy comes over there, and he attacks my plat, and he calls JetBlue to drop bombs all over me. I got the commercial airliner dropping bombs in my platoon. You know, where do you get that? Oh, you got to get that in an event. That's the coin door, the coin door, they kept calling it. Oh, whatever. Shockwave came. I made sure I got every single extra thing that there was possible on my own. I didn't beg for help, ask for help, and that's where I learned to play. And then they came out with the 40 sickles. We had Hellstorms at the time. And only if you had maxed out Hellstorms, you could take those 40s. And what we all did is we sat as a sector, as friends, as a clan, and said, listen, you attack from this angle, and you attack from that angle, you attack from this angle, and boom, you get that 40 with no damage. Now people, oh, can you open me a 40? Can you open me a 50? Can you open me a 60? Can you open my ass and stick something inside of it? I mean, that's all that you hear now. Learn on your own, discuss, read, do research, watch the shows.
YouTube is really good for learning tips on how to do stuff.
YouTube is great. I love YouTube. I think YouTube is great. I think this Google Hangouts needs to work on some kinks in their software and stuff like that. You know, but they had the 40s. I mean, that was hard. Then they came out with Thorium. Oh, my God. Everybody, 5-second upgrades. This is wonderful. 5-second upgrades. I don't have to wait months anymore. Then we learned how to. At first, we lost things, of course, taking the depots, and then they changed it up on us once we learned it. But we learned it again. Then everybody got accustomed to 5-second upgrades. Then Kixeye says, you know what? We're going to make these depots a little bit harder. Nobody's losing enough stuff. We're going to increase the difficulty, which is the challenge of the game. So they increase it. Then people start saying, "Oh my God, I can't take thorium. What am I gonna do? I can't do 5-second upgrades. I can't get thorium." Cry in a freaking river across the world, and then they complain and complain. Oh, make the thorium easier. Bring back the old thorium depots. Instead of getting off your lazy behinds and learning how to take the new thoriums, you cry about how easy they are and you miss them. So what does Kixeye do? Now they add these units in that take a long time. Now you guys are crying, 49 days for an upgrade to this unit back. Oh my God, 49 days. Well, you know what? You didn't like the thorium. Now you don't like the time. So you're just like a woman. Not all women. Just the women that I know that are completely impossible to please.
You know, Shara.
Completely impossible to please. Completely impossible to please. You want everything. So now you say,
30 seconds.
Just give us the stuff. Just give it to us. So how about Kixeye takes every base and gives every single one max units in every unit there is. Now you've been playing the
By the way,
years?
Rico, you're about 75% right now.
I don't care.
Listen, what, to a heart attack?
I'm teasing.
Listen, you got Kixeye comes and gives everybody the same exact stuff in the same level.
Yep.
You've been playing for 2 months. You've been playing for 3 years. Is that fair to you? No. Earn it, get it, and do it on your own. Share your knowledge with others. Learn from others. Don't be a beggar and a crybaby. Don't go and say, "Oh my God, this guy flattered me, and I'm going to report him." Report me for what? Because I flattered your shitty undefended base? You go to a base and you attack it and you flat it.
Can I chime in?
One attack. Oh my God!
I don't think so. Reaper's gonna run.
Well, I'd like to say I started in April last year playing the game, right?
Yeah.
And I got leveled up.
We're all confused about Repo's the rant at the beginning because none of us understand it because we've all been playing for a year.
No,
I've been here
the forums already there. The signals were already there.
Nyden and his buddy Point Blank joined the game when I was a low level. His name was Chris. The other guy's name was Jason. They ran around the map talking in the main chat. "Oh, Jason, let's go get this." "Okay, Chris, we're going to go get this." So every time when I see them, I said, "Hey, Jason, where's Chris? Chris, where's Jason?" That's how it became friendly with them. And they're great guys,
They are.
Yep, that's how we all started.
Right, I remember it taking
me and
me a
Rec
week.
probably started about the same time, and we always did this stuff ourselves.
Yeah.
Even though I did start this game because of a fella that already played this game, and
Well,
he
shit,
wanted to. Everybody wanted to open me up everything. It's like, no, fuck off. I want to learn how to play.
And what about all the boys that pretend that they're girls just so they can get more help?
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
Yeah, well,
And another thing,
Lady boys, we call them.
the boys that pretend that they're girls just so they don't get hit. That pisses me off too.
Hey, Viper.
But Shearer helped me out when the lodges, when you can hit them with hellfires.
Yeah.
Shearer helped me out with that, with the angle, hitting the right angles for them.
Did I?
I've missed them days.
Viper,
I don't remember that, but
Viper,
me
I saw your
PM.
comment in chat, and this is
Cool.
just for you, buddy.
You guys want to break my balls everywhere I go.
Basically, in a nutshell, if you're gonna keep asking for people to sit there and help you open up stuff,
You're never gonna get better.
You will never be better at this game. Never.
the lower levels got it easy these days because we had to work our asses off to
Oh,
get
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
And it's like in the last event, it was the catch-up event. Yeah, okay, TSC was easy. Didn't give out much payout, was it like 2k in XP? Tier B was a little more difficult. It was kind of easy, but a little more difficult. I don't recall how much XP you got. Tier A, you got a ton of XP, and the Ronin and etc. were high. But the Vanks, my fella did the event. He hit 30 tier Cs.
I did?
30 TCs. I bet that was
No,
awesome.
it took a couple of hours. Yeah,
How much
he's
XP
got
did you get back from that?
30 odd K, but now a level 24 has Elite Vanquishers with schematics,
That's
Elite
good.
Hellfires with schematics, Elite Hovers with schematics, Elite what's the aircraft? Hellstorms with schematics. Just from doing a couple of the lower levels, 24.
And
When we
he-
did 24, we had shit all.
And he's just started this what, like how
2
long
months
ago?
ago.
Like 2 months ago, yeah.
3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
nobody
know-
want to complain about lower levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
right.
That's quite good.
Well,
like Wes touched on, we have a low level. He's a 28, and he actually maxed out on level C. You could only hit that 300 times. And I remember he PM'd me and he said, "I'm not getting XP." And he looked and he said, "Oh, I can only hit this 300 times."
Yeah, but Shavaz,
Wow.
he's really good. Because
Yeah.
he's done everything on his own.
Oh yeah.
He's like what I used to be like.
oh yeah,
So I used
when
to
we
just-
when we first picked up Brecken, I knew he was going to be a powerhouse. And he's gone from level 1 to level 41 in less than a year.
Yeah, you beat me
Yeah.
to that one.
So listen, guys, I hate to cut it short, but we're almost at 2 hours at this point. Anybody want to chime in on anything last minute before we say bye? And
Yeah, I got one thing I want to add.
I've been waiting for this all night.
Here goes the
Everyone
spot.
else.
Just one thing especially for the lower levels that just got the Hellfires and whatnot. They really need the Brimstone for them to land in any bases. I had 2 tunes maxed at level 15, fully workshopped. No missiles would land at all. And I just got the Brimstone this last event. I'm going to build another tune because Second Mass actually told me that they really kick butt now with their range with the Brimstone.
What does the Brimstone do?
It allows a more direct flight of your missile and reduces the chance of it being shot down.
Oh, so it's like lower flying.
That's my understanding. Yes, I haven't rebuilt mine yet and equipped it, but Second
I
Mass said he
use
did.
my Hellfires a lot until
I
about
love them.
3
I used
months
to use
ago.
them a lot.
I had them for a long time. I had 7 Platsum at one time because they were working so well for me.
I was using them till the last event. I was using them to do large with Titan mixed in,
Yeah.
and that seemed to work really well.
I didn't have my Titan until the last event, I don't think.
I didn't have my Titan till the Shadow Ops.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay $5 and wait 6 minutes for them to walk across the map and then have to end attack and do it again.
Because you have no patience.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
By the time they start firing, your time ran out.
You just had to know how to work them.
All right, guys. Well, again, thank you for watching. Don't forget www.warcommanderlive.com, and you'll see all the links to all our pages right in there.
And spread it around. Get the word out, everybody.
Tell them all not to visit.
And Richie, if you can do us one last favor and show us your espresso.
Or you gotta put a little bit of rummy in there.
I can actually go for another espresso. Pinky up. Pinky up.
You gotta play the music.
Pinky up.
Wait. I actually closed it.
Oh.
All right, guys.
I do got the Remy Martin now. I can mix that with the scotch.
Oh, you cannot mix Remy with scotch. Come on. That's a mortal sin.
I'm not talking about mixing it together.
Oh. I thought you were like talking about like, you know. Nice. I
Is anyone was wondering I'm still drinking brandy?
My little buddy over here apparently wants to get in the show, so
Is that your dog?
yeah.
No, he picks it up walking around with the cabbie.
Looking for his. Oh, no, I won't go there.
You know where's that's going to be endless with the cabbie.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's almost as going to be as endless.
I was gonna say it's bad.
Okay. I'll tell you the freaking story. IB and AA were both on TeamSpeak. We're joking around one night. I went out drinking. I took a cab home, trying to be the responsible person. I took a cab home.
He had 2.5 beers.
I have TeamSpeak on my phone, and when on the cab ride home, I jumped on TeamSpeak and I'm chatting. The cab driver must have seen, look at this drunk asshole, charged me $45 for 2 miles, and ever since then it's been nonstop cabbie, and so. All right, guys.
And what else?
I'd like to say it's
He
a great
went home,
show
he
yet
left his
again.
TeamSpeak open, and we heard the whole conversation between the cab driver and the wife.
Oh, yeah.
You heard me cursing. $45
screaming, and all we heard was his face was in the pillow.
Oh, Wes is a biter.
All right, so I got to get Jim Brown this Facebook card.
You got his Facebook account?
We got a $10 one, $25 one, $50 ones, but that one we did was for $10. It's going to Jim Brown. I'm gonna write his name on it. And
Congratulations, Jim Brown.
Yeah, Jim Brown. I don't even think he's here. And then somebody's talking about cocks in here. What the hell's going on? Is it? You know, we got to end the show because it's getting a little bit crazy here.
All right, guys. Have a good night. And
thanks. I'm sorry about the technical difficulty. We're going to work on the show. I'm glad that everybody talked. We can answer everybody's question and involve the watchers in the show, which is great. It's about you. You know, you guys talk. We comment.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right. Good night.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the site. And Repo, show that up again.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Let me tell you where this espresso cup came from. It looks like it was imported from Italy, right? The Olive Garden. I had a friend that went there. I got a set of 10 of them from the Olive Garden. Right in my grandmother's pocketbook.
Is that a 10-foot cup or not?
Oh, cute puppy.
All right.
All right, guys.
End this later. Peace.
All right.